Hey everyone, Jenny here on the Wicked Good Everything channel. We're doing something a little bit different today. As some of you Simmers out there know, we're obviously talking about Sims tonight, hence the thing on my head. Seasons just came out Friday, the 22nd. So I thought I would take a look at Seasons, kind of give you guys a lowdown of whether or not this is worth the buy, all the hype is legit. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty much like the biggest skeptic when it came to this expansion pack. I have since learned more about microtransactions. If you guys haven't seen my other video, definitely check that out. It was a sad day, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was excited at first, and then I went into Origin and looked at the price, and my heart just like sunk. It actually comes out to $42.49 with tax included, and that just to me seems like a lot. And I had recently bought the Parenthood package. I also bought the laundry package, and they were great. Like, the laundry package had some amazing furniture stuff, but I was super disappointed with everything else, and I didn't see much of a difference when I added the Parenthood expansion to the game. It really didn't add much depth. It didn't really add really much of anything, so I was kind of a little bit bummed. But I will say, after I started looking into the game more, I was reading a lot of reviews, I was watching the trailer like 50 times in a row, and I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised. You know, The Sims came out, the OG Sims came out in 2000, which makes me feel really old. And that game was awesome. Then we had Sims 2 in 2004, then of course we had Sims 3 in 2009, and then we got Sims 4 in 2014. So, you know, we're expecting, I think, what is it? If you're going by that timeline, like 2019 is when we'll expect like the next Sims 5, if we have one. But when Sims 4 originally came out, I don't know if you guys remember, but the reviews did terribly. Like, people were not happy with the base. Like, compared to previous Sims, you were missing a lot. Some of the really cool stuff, you know how, what's a good example? Like men getting abducted by aliens and coming back pregnant, like that wasn't a thing. A lot of careers were missing, so you couldn't have like a military career path. There weren't any toddlers at first, no pools, no cars. Those kind of things really rubbed people the wrong way. They felt like they were getting gypped, and it wasn't really worth the initial $60, give or take, to get the base package. Originally, we weren't sure if we were going to get a Sims 5, but as the expansion packs came out, the game and stuff packs as well, the game definitely started to pick up some hype and love, and now there's, you know, millions of copies downloaded. And I think I was just bitter that, you know, microtransactions have gotten me. EA, I've fallen for the trap. I buy laundry packs. Like, girl, who needs a laundry pack? I never make a bathroom big enough for the laundry stuff anyways. Struggle's real. But yeah, I mean, I didn't... Like, is this really worth the extra $40? And I think the answer is yes. So of course, the expansion will come with the 4 seasons, which is awesome, but there's way more that gets added on beyond that I feel like adds just this whole layer of depth that has been missing from the game, at least for me, and it just makes the overall experience of playing like that much better. So the other things that we get, glass roofs, which I didn't think would be like a big deal. At first I was like, well, whatever, and I saw somebody like talk about then all the possibilities to do like skylights and of course green rooms and that kind of thing, and I did try to do that myself when I was building my first Seasons house. Struggled really hard. I didn't know what I wanted it to look like. I'm still learning how to build with Sims 4 because building is so different in Sims 4 as compared to everything else. Coming with the seasons, you get a lot of other things like getting struck by lightning. You could freeze to death, which is terrifying, and I hope that doesn't happen with your pets. You get like balloon fights, of course you get snowball fights. You can get new activities, so there's scouting that little nuggets can do and toddlers. So we get beekeeping, of course, too, which is really exciting. If you have a great relationship with your bees will protect you from other Sims who are not so nice to you. Lesson learned. And that's really exciting, actually. I tried it out myself. The bees didn't really like me at first, but we're gonna work on it. Another hobby that you can do is flower arranging, which is really cool. I'm super digging that. And then, of course, you get like a ton of new clothes, hairstyles, etc. I am obsessed with the little outfits. You can be an Easter bunny. The little toddlers can be like Christmas trees and such, which is hilarious. So I definitely enjoyed the outfits that they added. I think I liked every single one, and the hairstyles were awesome, and oh god, the hats were so cute. Yes, and when you're going to pick out your Sims clothes and all that, you'll notice that you have two new categories. So you have like your typical like swimwear, sleepwear, sports, party, and then just like your average day clothes. Now they have warm and hot weather outfits, which is awesome. You won't be limited to just warm kind of clothes and cold kind of clothes. You could, in theory, if you wanted to, wear a tank top in the winter, and I think you'll still stay warm. I'm not really sure how that works, but the coats and like the boots and all that are just really, really cute. I would wear them in real life, so I was definitely digging that aspect of it for sure. Probably the biggest thing and the new addition to the game that just made it worth it was the calendar aspect has been added. At first when I was reading about it, I was like, girl, you're not buying this game for a calendar. Like, why do I need to track when the holidays is coming up? But when I actually bought the game, because I was an idiot and had a moment of weakness, and I just really wanted the game regardless of whether or not a calendar is lame. When I actually got the game, the calendar is sick AF. This is the thing that made the expansion worth it. The first thing I noticed was you basically had a weather forecast, which I thought was really cute, and you can kind of see a breakdown of what season you're in and how far along you are in that season. I will also add, when you start a new sim, you when you're about to get ready to play the game, you can actually pick what season you want to start in, which is awesome. I picked fall because fall is my favorite season. So you can create your own holiday first off, so we all know that Johnny Day is coming. Shout out to me. And you can also plan events, so you can have parties and such like that. And then of course you can have all the holidays. I do appreciate that they didn't call them like Christmas or Thanksgiving, more inclusive, so they had like Harvest Festival or Harvest Fest or whatever it is. And then the nice thing, which I didn't realize at the first, so when you're reading about it, you are just like, all right, cool, like Thanksgiving is coming up or Harvest Fest or whatever you want to call it. But actually there's way more to it than that. So it actually has things that you can do on that day, or what you should be doing on that day. Giving people gifts, getting together, going to somebody else's party, having a meal, learning a new skill, gardening. Like there's a ton of different options you can choose from, and you can edit any existing holiday that comes with the game, which I appreciate, although I'm going to leave them as is because I feel like that's, you know, I'm going to test them out and see how I feel. You can rename them, which is great. It doesn't seem like much at first, but when you start to play it, you get really excited for the holidays to come. It gives you a lot of creativity opportunities, so I'm really excited for that aspect of the game for sure. I also was really excited, you know, one of the comments made before, people weren't happy with the game at first because you couldn't have a lot of different types of careers. They did add a new gardening career, which is exciting, and they added a scarecrow, which that scarecrow is interesting. You can have like a conversation with him and observe him, and it'll like spook you, and my sim will get like really like, oh my god, did you see that? What did that scarecrow do to me? It's hilarious and I love it. And then you have like nice things for, you know, swing sets, and of course additional furniture, which I've really enjoyed. I think it'll be really fun come the holidays because you can decorate your house. That actually is one of the activities I believe that you could do for holidays, to decorate and get everybody in the spirit. What I really love though is that they really took it to the next step. So like, yes, we're having a holiday, but how your Sims react to it differ greatly among your community. So some Sims are like, girl, it's raining out, I'm staying inside, I'm gonna be sad because it's raining and I hate today, like more than anything. And then there's other people who are like, puddles, I want to jump in the puddle, like break me leaves and catch them on fire. All these things I enjoy. Each of your Sims will react to the different weather types, all the seasons differently. Like some people do not want to eat at the dinner table and have a big feast. Although also, side note, you have like a ton of really awesome options for food meals, which is pretty dope. But yeah, so I feel like that part of it is really exciting, and I feel like we'll add kind of more realistic vibes with your families, because not all of them are going to be the same. Not all of them should be excited when it rains. Like some of them should just not like rain, because that's real. People don't like rain. I like rain, but some other people are crazy and don't like rain. That's fine. Some of the other fun stuff, there's a really cool like gnome costume, which I'm obsessed with. You can get a weather machine, which is very awesome. I'm definitely gonna try that out. I also picked fall because I wanted this particular holiday. The gnomes, guys, make sure you get some gnomies in your house. They come to life. You basically have to give them like a gift offering to be like, don't kill me in my sleep, please. I've heard some not so good things. More gnomes will appear and some gnomes will not be happy, and you try to apologize to the gnome and ask for forgiveness, and that gnome will say no. So get excited. There's just a lot of different like quirks and so much attention to detail that I just really enjoy. It's nice when you're playing and you're looking out the window behind the sim and you just see like the leaves falling and it's raining. It looks nice. People were freaking out apparently about the snow in the trailer, and like, calm down guys, the snow looks great. As it usually does. I mean, if they can get the snow to look fine in Sims 2, we're gonna be fine in Sims 4. One would hope. So no, I think that the Sims 4 seasoned expansion pack is definitely worth the buy. You're gonna get way more than just clothes and outfits and seasons. You know, you're gonna get weather, you're gonna get new careers, new activities, just new ways for Sims to be happy or sad or what have you. I think it just adds a lot more depth to the game, and I'm very excited to stream it live with you guys. So definitely come check it out. Hang out with me, play with me. I'm going to be doing it for the next couple of weeks because this game is awesome and I want to fight with gnomes. So, wish me the best of luck. But of course, as always, I'm Jenny. I'm on the Wicked Good Everything channel, so definitely check out our other videos. I live stream every week, among very many others on this team. We got Starrykosmik and Brian. We just have a few sketches coming out, so a lot is coming. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not you're thinking about buying the game, and if you have any questions about the expansion pack, I'm happy to answer them. And let me know whether or not you've bought it, and if you've played it, and / if you're obsessed as I am, because this game is so good. Me thinking about Sims all day, every day. Yes.